Nice to meet you, John. How are you? Long time not hear you. 1 month. 1 month I didn't hear you. Back to you, over.
Yeah, okay, Paul. By the way, you're 25 over with me. You didn't hear me, but I saw you with your new amp. So I think you have it on a lend, but maybe you're going to keep it, over.
I'm not sure. I'm not so rich. Yeah, I'm not so rich to be able to get this linear amplifier because the price. I think that every 1 kW amplifier is too much expensive for now. So I would like to keep it. But I think this is going to be last a few days for this Yuma Papa Alpha 1000 in my ham shack. So I'm still enjoying it. I'm still testing, playing, and I see that it works really fantastic. Actually, I rotated my antenna towards your direction, and your signal came up to 30 dB over. Very good signal, John. Oscar November 8 Echo India, Oscar Mike 0 Echo Tango.
Yeah, Roger on that, Paul. Well, you're 30, 35, and at one stage you went to 40, so you're a terrific signal with your 1 kilowatt. I'm at the moment 600 watts. I'm going to bring it back a little bit. But what about this for an idea? What about buying a kit and building it yourself, over?
Oh, well, that would be an option, but I'm not sure what the price would be. This is the question number one. And the question number two, I don't have maybe a proper measuring devices. I believe that I need proper measuring devices for such a device, actually, as the linear amplifier is, to be able to tune all these coils, band pass filters, and all those things, put it together and get a clean signal as it is right now. So, well, there is the question for me if I'm able to do that. Mechanically, I don't have any problem. To solder these things together, no problem. Make a box for it, no problem. But the problem is the electric side of this project. Oscar November 8 Echo India, Oscar Mike 0 Echo Tango, and thank you for 40 dB in the peak. That's nice. Back to you.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, you sound like a local. Now, what about this? There's a company in VK, and he is VK Amp, and he supplies kits, over.
Okay, VK Amp. I'm on the internet, so all right, VK Amp. I see that 2 kW. Something like that, but the question is this amplifier with built-in power supply, over?
Well, you buy what you want, so whatever you want, you buy from him. Now, I have one of his amps. I didn't build it. I bought it, and it was delivered. But they are very good amps. Lots of people in VK are using them, and there's also guys in America using them. So they're a very good amp and a lovely display as well, over.
Yeah, I see that. Industrial HF Pulse 2 kW amplifier, 1 to 40 megahertz, $5,250. I think this is Australian dollars. I have no idea how is it much in the euros. And completed with the box, $7,900. Oh, well, I don't know. What's this? Maybe it's not so much in euros. I don't know. I have no idea. Or maybe is it American dollars? I have no idea. Maybe you can tell it over.
Yeah, I think that's the 2KW one. But what about sending them an email, telling them what you can do and what you want, or he suggests what you want, because maybe some of the parts you can source locally. And then there's the other guy, and I think he's not so far away from you, and he makes 1 kilowatt. Some of them are water cooled. So there's a guy, I'm trying to remember the name of his company. He makes them, a similar one with the same display. But send an email to that guy if you're interested. You can always get a price. It costs nothing to get a price. He was born in VK, but his dad came from Tango Alpha Land, and he's very respected in VK for his amplifiers. Over.
Yeah, Roger. All right. I've got it already. I've got the prices already. There is an option to change the currency, and I just changed the currency to euro and completed 2 kW amplifier is 3,000 euros, and water cooled linear 4,500 euros, completed, of course. So plus we need to count import taxes, I believe, from Australia. So also shipping. Well, that will be very nice price. But anyway, I see the kit, as you say. I see the kit, 1.8 megahertz to 54 megahertz, 7-band low-pass filter, 256 euros. LDMOS amplifier, 2 kW, TX and RX relay, 56 euros, and also 50 amp 2-stage DC line noise filter, 62 euros. That's not so big prices actually, but the linear amplifier itself, 1,255 is the module with the LDMOS transistor. Okay, so I think it's something around almost 2,000 euros if I made it, I think, by myself. Over.
Yeah, Roger. And you don't have to get everything from him. You can, source some things locally or somewhere else. Over.
All right. But the question is if he is sending completed, fully populated PC boards, or just the parts and the PC boards alone, and I have to soldering those boards. This is the question. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, send him an email, and all will be released or even revealed. He also has, I'm not sure if you're on Facebook, but there's a little group where he answers questions. Over.
Oh, very well. Okay. Yeah, but thank you for the information, John. Oscar November 8, Echo India, Oscar Mike 0, Echo Tango. Thank you for the information. Yeah, this is something maybe very cool for a video for YouTube. I think so, to make it at home. Definitely I will think about it, and we'll see, John. So what's my signal now? Is it the same? Over?
Yeah, you're 35. So come back to me without the amplifier. Over.
All right, I can turn it off, and I can work with 10% of the power, which is input power for my amplifier, okay? Around 10 watts.
Yeah, are you on 10 watts now? Over.
No. I'm still on 900, but I will turn it off, and I say that after I turn it off, I will work with only 10% of 100. So I think something around 10 watts. So I'm going to turn it off. One moment. Oscar November 8, Echo India, Oscar Mike 0, Echo Tango, QRP, over.
Yeah, Roger, 15 over with me, and I'm on 17 watts back to you, over.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you are 10 dB over with your 17 watts. So definitely we have a beautiful opening, and a possibility is sporadic, John, when there is a minimal attenuation on the road. So back to you, over.
Yeah, okay. I'm now back to 500. I can knock it back because you don't need a kilowatt. I have worked the world successfully with 400, 500. And I've seen your location, I've seen your antenna, and you have a great location for takeoff, over.
Yeah, that's for sure. The location has been chosen also because of my hobby, actually. I was looking for some quiet place and higher place, and I think this is quite optimal. It's not too much high, and also it's not in the center of the village. So I think that this is the good one. And yeah, that's for sure. You can work world even with 20 watts. If you have a proper antenna with the hex beam 2 elements, you can put even 10 watts and you can work, or 20 watts and you can work VK. I think without any problem sometimes, but when the propagations are open, everything is about the propagations and the antenna on the other side also. So definitely, but I'm testing it. So therefore, I'm still working with the full power of this linear amplifier. I'm looking at the temperature. The temperature is currently 77 degrees centigrade inside the amplifier, and about 25 amps is the current inside the built-in power supply in this linear amplifier. And it has a very quiet fan, by the way, very, very quiet fan. I just barely hear it on my bare ears, so very good one. John, Oscar November 8, Echo India, Oscar Mike 0, Echo Tango.
Yeah, Roger on that. So look, I'm going to say something else. Did you read some of the comments? Some people said that the temperature was a little bit too high. So at the moment, I haven't been talking too much, but my temperature is okay, and my power is probably about 400 watts. My temperature is 30 degrees C, over.
QSL, yeah, 30 degrees. It is when I start talking. When I'm in the standby mode, the temperature is a little bit less than 30 degrees, maybe 27 degrees in standby mode. But now when I'm in full power mode, as you can see, I'm on 77 degrees, over.
Yeah, okay. Now here's another thing. The amplifier that I'm using is for 100 watts input. What about if you come down one morning, you're a little bit tired, you're a little bit distracted, and instead of putting 15 or 17 in, you put in 100. What happens to the amp then? Over.
Oh well, this is, I think, very clear, very clear answer for it, for your question, John. Over.
Yeah, Roger. So what happens? Over.
I think I will smell something here in my room.
Yeah, Roger. So that's the thing. So in reality, Paul, that amp is for for QRP radios. Like it would be perfect for a Hermes Light, a 5-watt QRP radio. Over.
And definitely, but it is also good because maybe sometimes I would like to test some equipment, maybe some new QRP radios in the future. And 5 watt, 10 watt, as you know, I'm very big fan of the QRP activities and the QRP equipment. So for me personally, it would be very good to have such thing here, not just for 100 watts. But I know it may happen that I can forgot to lower the power on my radio, and definitely the Yuma PA1000 will burn in a second. John, Oscar November 8, Echo India, Oscar Mike 0, Echo Tango.
Yeah, Roger, yeah, you're 35 over on that one. Now, what about a radio that's made fairly local to you? And have you come across, and maybe you can check it if you haven't come across it, it's called the Square SDR, over?
Oh, Square SDR. No, this is something new for me. I can look for it on the Google. So, again, Square. All right, I got it. Square SDR. John, are you there?
Yes, go ahead, over.
Yeah, I see that. It's the remote HF transceiver, right?
I'm not sure about remote, but it's okay. So I don't know. Are you familiar with radios from Apache Labs? Over.
Yes, I do.
Okay, that's what I'm using at the moment, the 7000. But I also have in the shack, and I have talked to you with it before, I also have the Hermes Light. So the Square SDR is like an upmarket version of the Hermes Light, over.
All right. Yes, all right. I see that. Okay. Is this still on stock? You mean? You think? Is this option? This small Square SDR?
Yes. I think you have to go on a list, but he is local to you, and if you contacted him, maybe you could come to some sort of an agreement, because you could expose it on your YouTube channel. Now I do notice QSB, but anyway, look at the Square SDR, and if you get a moment, Paul, if you're still hearing me, go to give in my call sign, and you'll see some recordings I've made with my little radios, over.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Oscar November 8, Echo India, Oscar Mike 0, Echo Tango. Okay, yeah, I'm on the website. of this Square SDR, and I'm just reading specifications of this radio. So, okay, I will look on it. I see the website, which is from Czech Republic. So, maybe I can deal with them, and yeah, it was pretty good. But yes, yeah, radios need to connect some display, external display. This is another problem. I don't know. I just don't like PC computers, radios, or radios where I need a computer turned on. I don't know. This is, I think I like more to have a one monitor in front of me, like that, for example. But definitely this is good stuff here I can see. Maybe it's worth to try.
Yeah, Roger, I'm not sure if you still have the amplifier on, Paul. Over.
Yes, I'm still on, but the conditions of propagation changing. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm just giving you some information, and when you get a moment, but I'll tell you something. What might happen if you got that square STR and set it up? I don't think. Well, sometimes in general, you mightn't be you mightn't be turning on your base station anymore. That's what happens with these radios, Paul. Over.
Sorry, I start losing you actually. Could you please repeat it?
Yeah, okay, I'll try it one more time. What happens with some people when they get these radios, once they get them up and running, they don't bother with their main radio. Paul, it's been great speaking with you, and we speak another day, and maybe you'll have some news. Oscar Mike 0 Echo Tango, Oscar November 8 Echo India. Till the next time, Paul. Over.
Yes, okay, John, thank you, and all these old details, and again, by the good conditions, John, Oscar November 8, Echo India, Oscar Mike 0, Echo Tango.
Yeah, take care. Thank you, Paul. Bye-bye.